The number one most important thing in your everyday life on Earth should be finding real people and connecting with them in real life on the internet. Real people are rare, and if you're aware of the invasion of the body snatchers in real life thing, okay, that's an extreme example, but there's people that believe that in a very literal sense, and then there's other interpretations that have the same general idea, but you're going to have to figure out who's a wheat and who's a tare, who's a sheep and who's a goat, and some sheep are not good. So, you can probably know a whole lot. You may very well be fully aware of what's going on, but we've all been lost before, and we know there's a lot of people that are still lost, and if you come at them dumping the whole entire truth on them all at once, it can be very overwhelming. You know how it is about the big lie, a lie so huge nobody could believe it was a lie. Or the fact that this lie is all we've ever known in our life. It's surrounded us. We've drowned in this big lie of everything. And it can be very difficult, frustrating, and daunting to try and wake people up. And being overt, just yelling about everything you know, that will draw unwanted attention to yourself, and you're going to get surrounded by these time-wasting buddy shills that are going to try and eat up all your time and all your effort and all your energy, and they won't ever lift a finger to help you. They just want to keep you busy dealing with them, when you should identify these shills and get rid of them. And you should also hide your power level, as they put it, to avoid drawing unwanted attention to yourself. So find a real person. You'll probably know who they are because they're genuinely lost and confused, and they have cognitive dissonance. They're being bullied, they're being picked on, they don't know why, they're probably falling for some lies still, but there's some truth in them, and you gotta find these people and let them know you exist. Say hello to them, give them a compliment, tell them you like them, and just begin small. Don't scare them off, don't overwhelm them. It's pretty frustrating, but you gotta do it. It's pretty fun to talk about things with other awake people, but that's not what you're supposed to be doing. It's great to discuss things of interest with other awake people, but you have to find sleeping people. You have to go out there. Jesus said that you have to be sheep amongst wolves. You have to go out and find people, find the lost sheep. You can't just sit around in private having your little group think. No, you have to go out there. And you should just avoid the conspiracy sections of the internet. Remember Above Top Secret? When I was like 10, I realized that Above Top Secret was nothing but shills. As long as the internet has existed, there have been shills, and in real life too, but just these places are honeypots, and free speech websites are nothing but honeypots. That's a different topic. There's no such thing as free speech, but you can just be careful, don't get noticed, fly under the radar. Find a real person and zero in on them and begin small. Just nudge them and say, hey, do you think this is odd? Or what are your thoughts on that? Or just point something out to them. Get their brains going. Say things, like don't smack the truth on them. Say something that will provoke thought. Make them think. They will do it themselves. They'll feel very smart. They'll feel good. And they're going to like you. And of course, real people are going to like each other. That's what you have to do. You can't just sit around in your group agreeing with your buddy shills. They're not your friends. They're shills. They're here to waste your time. If they sit around praising you and spouting off fluff like, yay, praise God, praise Jesus, they're not doing anything helpful. They're sitting around doing nothing. You have to go out into the world and you have to find people, and that's what we're supposed to do. When Jesus comes back, he's going to ask you, what did you do for him? Or he's going to already know that. I mean, he's asking it right now. He knows what you're doing right now, so what are you doing for Jesus? What are you doing to bring people to Jesus? Okay, if you're going to sit around going, yay, God is cool and stuff, and you're not doing anything, you're not getting saved.